EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store. As it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the LA Chargers. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And we are underway in Southern California. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, this is Amari in Hampton. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Hey, set.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets it complete to Harris. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
Here's Lawrence. Still going inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
And Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
Go, go. Go, go. 13, Luke. Luke. Go, go. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Chargers 0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and they're good.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. Takes this to the 45, not much space after that broken tackle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 44 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And the kick here no good. But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. And they'll accept that penalty. Extra point forthcoming. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Jaguars 14, Chargers 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Jackson now to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. You look at this Jaguar defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Now a 3rd and 6.
Crowd right. Go. 5-9.
Here's Herbert.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. The Chargers hit 9-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go, hey, go.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Kappa. Hey, ram. Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200-plus?
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Lawrence. Pass incomplete.
Lawrence's pass intended for number 8. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence changing the play. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 42. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Hey, Lion.
1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Hey. Hey, Jupiter.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Deion Henley in there to bring him down.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing him up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 28.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
2nd and 10.
11. Red on red. Focus. Hot. 11.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
24. 30 left.
Lawrence will throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
It's 2nd down.
11. Sink right. Go. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll auto into something else. Now Lawrence. This will be caught at about the 6. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, ginger. Touch. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And he's caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got in. He did it. He stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Here's Herbert. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. And just shutting him off there. He's on his way. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, 88 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Oh, simple. Tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Looking to throw. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
30 left.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. They'll get this out to Tootin. And he will have a Jaguars first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Back to throw again. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hey, Lion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Run!
The final shot before the break for Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, some strong running. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. First carry for Najee Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Baylor, time. Ready.
Give here to Hampton. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
5-9.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, and we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Jaguars. Bashaw Tilton. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are on time at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He gets it complete to Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now it's Herbert. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Hey, Lion!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. It's a spot right at midfield at the 50. 105 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On second down, they'll run it here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 1, if people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
On red. Guard, it's attack.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Bernard on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's third down.
Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on third down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
Hey, 11, action.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive will take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Trayvon Walker in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Herbert now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go.
They snap it to Herbert. And that's caught inside the 35. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, 26 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Dicker now to tack on the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game 35-35.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never asked for
Under
help.
4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Hey, Soko, hot. Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 19 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Hey, let's go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, lock. Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Hey.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
11. On red. Hey, Soko.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here now, 3rd down.
Go. son.
Now Lawrence changing the play. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Jags answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
The kick is good.
Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead.
35. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, Ram.
On the give, this is Hampton. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
22-yard line.
Herbert. He's got room to roam. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Throwing, Herbert. This is caught. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
And the spike comes with 9 seconds left to go. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. Herbert going to throw. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Herbert to throw. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
Chargers, 41. Kickoff for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete...
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really